Welcome to the fundamental update for 19th of April 2026. And in this fundamental update, I'll be telling you what happened in the previous week and what we should be expecting in this week. Now, it's a very clear fundamental, and the market is already pricing into the news, right? Currently, the market sentiment, the market focus is on ceasefire, which is the war coming to an end. And you can see the market is taking back its previous shape, right? Dollar is finally selling again after constant rise during the war. Dollar is selling massively now, and this sell will definitely continue because we are seeing optimism in that particular area when it comes to the whole war coming to an end. Even if we get the retracements beginning of the week, dollar will definitely keep selling. Do you understand? So that is just simply it. It's going to be a very short fundamentals because we already know what is happening, and this is just the current market sentiment. What is dominating the market? Do you understand? We can see that gold is being bullish. You understand? Due to the fact that the war is coming to an end. US and Iran have decided to, make peace, come to a negotiation. And not only that, oil dropped massively on Friday due to the fact that they opened more supply to oil. So oil disruption, that's the supply disruption, is finally over, which means inflation will stop rising and dollar will start picking up. Will start selling finally. Why? Because inflation was the reason why dollar was rising. If you've been following the fundamental updates, all this is not new. Do you understand? So that is just simply it. Oil is finally falling. We might see a retracement beginning of the week, but trust me, it's definitely going to fall if the peace talk continue. Do you understand? And that is simply it. That's the news. That's just what is going on, right? We are expecting more peace talk, though the war hasn't come to an end. This is just expectation. They're saying that, they're expecting the war to come to an end because very soon they would give an announcement of a peace talk. Do you understand? Negotiation. The announcement might be postponed. The announcement might come out and they say, they don't see any reason to stop the news yet. And this will give a retracement, right? This will definitely give a retracement, but then it will still, the war will finally still come to an end. And we might see something like this, you understand, if oil decides to retrace. So that is simply it. And if there's a retracement in oil, there will definitely be a retracement in dollar. That is just my prediction because you entering at this level is quite a little bit, too late. You've already missed the main move. If you entered from here, let's say you were planning on selling dollar, if you entered from here, this would have been a good move. So if you're entering from here, is quite a little bit too late. You wait for a better retracement to the top side before you find a better entry. Well, I'm holding a gold position and I'm not praying for that retracement in which I spoke about because currently my SL is at break even. So if I get a little bit of retracement and it gets all the way here, I might get taken out. But I've already taken partial profit and definitely I'll see more room to enter the trade again. I'm not going to give up on gold until I've made a lot of money from it. So that is just simply it. If the peace talk continues, you'll see gold will keep rising, dollar will keep falling. You would see Euro USD will definitely keep buying. But my expectation for Euro USD is for it to come all the way back down to this key level before I ever take a buy entry, right? If Euro USD doesn't make it all the way down here, I am not taking the trade. Do you understand? That is just simply how I work. I don't take trade based on any zone I see it. I wait for it to get to a better zone, just like here. This would have been a better zone to buy Euro USD. Do you understand? Because it came all the way back down to a key level before pushing all the way back up. So for USD CHF, the retracement is already happening, but I expect it to, go further, right? Here is not really a favorable zone. Maybe it should even break here a bit and come all the way up here before selling. That looks more favorable. But either way, I'll find a better entry to sell USD CHF. Do you understand? The war, if the peace talk continues, USD CHF might sell all the way down to this level. If you miss the first entry, well, you can wait for a second one. If you miss the second one, it might actually have left you, and there's no point chasing an old news. Do you understand? That is just simply it. Well, my advice for you is that the expectations will definitely continue, but expect a retracement. And that retracement might happen if they declare something like, the peace war have been held, have been held back. You understand? They don't see any reason for a P stock. Maybe this news will just last for 2 days. You see a very huge retracement. Then the P stock obviously will continue because that is what is dominating the market currently. If you understand, you get my point. So currently AUD are expecting a rate hike. So AUD US is definitely going to be bullish, and I see room for more bullish move on AUD USD, right? So my take is if AUD USD come all the way back down here, maybe confirmation entry will do, and I'll buy it all the way to the top. That is just simply it. And obviously dollar is weak due to the fact that there's a P stock coming up, and we expect to see more rise on AUD USD. So that is just simply it. And GBP AUD has already sold massively. I think I've already missed this one. I definitely missed this one. There's no need to even try to chase it because this is an expectation of a rate hike on GBP AUD, right? And the expectation has already been priced in by investors. If I come and start looking for another sell entry, I might be too late because this is a key level. Markets might get here, react, and then start pushing all the way to the top. That is just a little bit of prediction, but GBP AUD is still definitely bearish. Why? Because AUD is picking up strength and they are seeing more reasons for a rate hike on the Australian economy. I'm just giving a simple breakdown because the news is very clear. A peace talk is happening in, currently investors are expecting this particular result in dollar. Dollar is going to be weak. Gold is going to be bullish. You understand? BTC US is going to be bullish as well. CAD JPY. Now, currently, I'm disappointed on JPY, right? Because JPY are having, expectations of yen intervention, and this is supposed to make the yen strong. But I feel like why the yen is not strong yet is because of the war going on. It's because of the peace talk expectation going on. So the peace talk expectation is over, is clouding the yen strengthening. You understand? So when the peace talk is all over, maybe CAD-JPY will start selling. But for now, I would avoid selling CAD-JPY. Why? Because the peace talk might continue and then CAD-JPY definitely keep buying. Do you understand that CAD-JPY will definitely keep buying if the peace talk continue? Same thing happened with AUD-JPY. I've already missed AUD-JPY. I don't think there's any need chasing it again because AUD is expecting a rate hike and the pair have just been buying massively. So that is just simply it. I don't expect any form of, move again because, the market has really gone past all this. Do you understand? So that is just simply it. If this peace talk continue, AUD-JPY will definitely keep buying. And if the rate hike should take place, AUD-JPY will definitely keep buying. Maybe after the rate hike, you might see AUD-JPY will drop massively because investors will start taking profits. Do you understand from the news? Now, USD-JPY is very, very tricky at this moment, but definitely to sell. This is just This is just loading. This is a sell, a massive sell loading. Why? Because dollar is weak, JPY is about to pick strength. So if this happens, we might see something like this after this retracement all the way to the top here, then start selling massively. And once you miss that sell, it might be hard to catch it. It might be very, very hard to catch it. You understand? Because it gave a lot of entry opportunity at the top here. Do you get? So that's just simply it for for USD JPY. And then for BTC USD, I would say BTC USD is definitely still bullish. And if I'm drawing a key level, I'll draw it from here all the way here. BTC USD is definitely still bullish. You can even see it's respecting a particular trend. If you draw this like this, you'll see that, oh, the trend is very, very beautiful and it will keep rising all the way to the top. So that is just simply BTC for you. I gave out this prediction to my students even when it was still here. When it was definitely still here, I gave out this prediction telling my students that BTC would start climbing. Unfortunately, I was focused on gold, and that is why I'm buying more of gold than BTC. You understand? So that is simply it. BTC is rising, all altcoins too start rising, and that is it for the fundamental update for this week. Well, I hope everything was clear. In case you have any question, make sure to ask me. In case you feel, oh, what would happen to this pair, I will let you know. This is S&P 500. This is a stock market. Stock markets go bullish during times of positivity. So P stock is making the S&P 500 go bullish. Same with Japan 225, making it go bullish, and that is simply it. Same for Euro USD. Euro USD is actually going bullish because of the P stock, and this retracement we got on Friday was due to profit taken by investors. So when the market opened, we might see a little bit of more bullish move to the upside, or if market decide it might retrace all the way back down here before we see a bullish move. Either way, I am positive and I'm waiting. You understand? Most of the time I wait than I take trades. Why? Because I'm waiting for the best opportunity. If I wanted to catch Euro USD, this would have been the best opportunity to catch Euro USD. Very, very beautiful opportunity to catch Euro USD here and all the way to the top. Do you understand? But then, if you want to catch the second move, it's not too late. You have to wait all the way back down here before we, dance a bit. So, I hope that cleared up a lot of things. In case you have any question, make sure to ask me. For now, make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure to be following this YouTube channel and drop a nice comment. This is what keeps me going. So, have a lovely trading week ahead.